Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing his word to come out. And I hope you sincere, brothers and sisters, is edified by this word. And the name of the lesson is called Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, Volume 215. In this edition, we're going to deal with the generic form of Daraprim. Okay, the infamous $750 pill, Daraprim. Okay, the FDA just approved a generic form of the $750 pill, man. And in this word, we're going to talk about this because health is very important. It's the key to extending your life. Okay, you have a better chance to extend your life, I should say, Lord willing, Lord's will. You have a chance to extend your life if you take care of yourself, man. And health is very, very important. And when it comes to health, obviously, you gotta take care of your body, man. Part of taking care of your body is dieting properly, and then also being able to fight off certain diseases, man. And what we're gonna deal with, we're gonna talk about how the FDA just approved generic form of the $750 pill, Daraprim. Okay, just pause for a minute and think about that. Okay, just think about it. Daraprim, okay, is used for various different situations for patients that are AIDS patients, malaria patients, cancer patients, and so forth. And at once upon a time, this actual pill was $13.50 a pill. And it went to an outrageous number of $750 a pill. All right. This particular medication is used, okay, to treat serious parasite infections, which is known as toxoplasmosis, all right, of the body, the brain, or the eye, or to prevent toxoplasmosis infection in people with HIV infection. All right. Now, another name for Daraprim would be pyrimethamine. Okay. And when it comes to pyrimethamine, it belongs to a class of drugs known as antiparasitics, which works by killing parasites, man. And this particular pill, man, according to CNN, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approves the first generic version of Daraprim, okay, a drug used to treat an infection caused by a parasite. It says Daraprim came to public attention in 2015 after the pharmaceutical company Turing Pharmaceuticals increased the price of the decades-old drug from $13.50 to $750 per pill, which was a $5,000% increase. Okay, the company then CEO Martin Shkreli, became known as Pharma Bro and a focus of outrage over the drug prices, man. And like I previously told you, Daraprim, also known as pyrimethamine, is used to treat toxoplasmosis, a parasite infection that can cause damage to the brain, eyes, or other organs in severe cases, the FDA said. The infection can stem from undercooked meat or shellfish, okay? ingesting contaminated water, or contact with infected cat feces. The illness is considered to be the leading cause of death attributed to foodborne illness in the U.S., according to FDA. It says empowering patients and promoting choice and competition are top priorities for the FDA. These important efforts include improving access to safe, effective, and high-quality generic medications. And this is according to FDA Commissioner Dr. Stephen Hahn. The article goes on to say, today's approval is especially important for populations that are more susceptible to toxoplasmosis infections, such as pregnant women and individuals with HIV or AIDS, by paving the way for more choices and treatment options. Okay. As the article closes out, it says, according to CNN, Hahn said the FDA has worked to remove barriers in generic drug development in several ways, including closing loopholes that allow brand name drug companies to game the rules in ways that delay generic competition, man. What's the name of the lesson, man? Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, volume 215, man. And we're going to deal with the $750 pill of pyrimethamine, which is now the FDA has approved a generic form of this pill. Now, as we get ready to close out this word, just think about it, man. It's a clear sign of the end times when, generic pills are typically the same as name brand, except there's a price, a very difference in price. But it has the same capabilities. Generic drugs or generic brand drugs have the same potential as a name brand drug, but the only difference is the price, man. And when you have a pill that went from $13.50 to $750 per pill, come on, man. You already know what that is, man. But now there's a generic form of this pill, man. But the thing about this sickness, and any sicknesses for the most part, as part of the curses for Israelites, man, the Lord mentioned that we will be plagued with diseases that's not even in the book, man. And this is another clear example of what we're dealing with today. This sickness, this disease, this plague of Daraprim, a.k.a. pyrimethamine, it's not in the book, man, but it says as part of the curses for the Israelites, we will be subject to these type of sicknesses, to these type of plagues, man. And to make this even more crazy, here's a sickness that a person a disease or a sickness a person gets, and it goes from being very affordable to where you couldn't even afford it, man. And this was just a few years ago, man, maybe between 2015 and 2018, man. Deuteronomy 28:61, it says, also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed, man. So as part of the curses, man, hey, these type of diseases and plagues, man, we're going to be subject to them, just like the coronavirus, Ebola, MARS, AIDS. It's a long list, man. So basically, according to Deuteronomy 28:61, whatsoever sicknesses or diseases that were not named at the time that this book was present, we will be subject to them, man, due to our obedience, man. So as Israelites in particular, man, we will be destroyed by these particular diseases, man. Cold-blooded, right? So think about it, man. We're talking about a drug that was $13.50 that went up overnight to $750, man. Now, if that alone ain't a sign of the end times, then you already know what it is, man. I hope you sincere, brothers and sisters, man, was edified by this word. We give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. And again, the name of the lesson is called Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, volume 215, man. And this edition is solely surrounded by FDA approving generic form of the $750 pill Daraprim, which is also known as pyrimethamine, man. Yeah, man, cold-blooded, man. Shalom.